There you go, Spokane, so my now a Little Beach, which is
I have been on.
one of the areas, but some of the islands have
One got married Saturday.
beaches,
One
maybe
got married Sunday.
How many days?
I didn't come back until yesterday.
How many people are in the Azores?
total, maybe 200,000.
That's astonishing to me. You got these islands out there off the coast of Portugal, Africa. 200,000 people.
Maybe
I'm older. I'm older.
Okay, if you'd have said 100, I'd be just as impressed.
Yeah, mine was like 50.
Yes, yes.
And then if the bigger,
I feel like relative to you, I'm on.
I thought it was.
I had to keep up with you. Because I had to,
Maybe it's total is it's not that. Portugal totality is 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madam Chairman, it is 6 o'clock.
It's become a real
Right,
destination.
let's call our meeting to order. Have a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for all of your blessings. Please impart your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on us as we make the best decisions for Greensville County. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Ms. Williams, Mr. Kane. Here. Mr. Thompson,
Here.
Dr. Chapman,
Present.
Jeff Robinson, Ms. Byrd,
Here.
Ms. Hardy,
Here.
Mr. Moore, here, Mr. Flowers.
that's what
Hey, can we get, a motion to approve the agenda? A motion to approve. Second.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that, we approve the agenda. All in favor, use the voting sign aye. Those opposed? Motion's carried. And can we get a motion for the approval of the minutes, which is attachment A?
I would like to make one little small change on page 10. Well, I said it's my page 10 because I numbered the pages, but it's the last page of the minutes. The last two paragraphs where it says 300 acres and 6,900 acres, then it would say 300 parcel acres and 6,900 parcel acres. Parcel, yeah. We determined that needs to change.
Total.
Total parcel acres, just to clarify, yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm saying.
You guys see?
Yes, sir.
It's regular session, addendum 2040 comprehensive plan solar and that's 2026. 300, yep.
Parcel acres, that's it.
Alright, so can we get a motion to approve the minutes with corrections?
I make the motion.
Second? Second. It has been moved and second to accept the approval of the minutes from June 9th with corrections. All in favor, so the sign aye. Those opposed, and the motion is carried. Okay. Can we get a motion to go in public hearing for SP-4-2026 Robert E. Wills / Verizon Wireless? That's our attachment.
I would like to make a motion that we go into public hearing for SP 4-2026 Robert E. Willis.
Second.
I second.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we go into public hearing regarding SP-4-2026 Robert E. Wills / Verizon. All in favor, please vote and sign aye. Opposed? All right, it's the vote.
All right, I'll try to keep this short because we just had a sale time last month and most of these applications are pretty much the same, there are a few differences. So tonight we have a special use permit, Cellco Partnerships doing business as Verizon Wireless is the applicant. They are requesting special use permit to install a 250-foot antenna, with a 250-foot tower with a 4-foot antenna on property identified as tax map parcel 10-2. Property range 135 acres. It's located at 4943 Whitesville Road, just west of Prairie. It's zoned A1 agricultural. The current use of the property is agricultural. When you look at adjacent properties, they're all zoned agricultural. There's been one previous case of this property way back in the 90s, but you had to have a special use permit put up for single wide manufactured homes. We issued the permit for manufactured homes. When we look at the comp plan, we find this is a low density residential agricultural forestal area. This particular tower will be located on a 100 by 100 foot leased area that sits way off the road behind the property owner's residence. The tower will be constructed within a 70 foot by 70 foot fenced area. The tower is designed in case it collapses to collapse within a 50-foot radius, which will all be within the fenced area. The tower is located 917 feet from the closest residence. The applicant included a radio frequency analysis report. The purpose of that report is to make sure that the frequencies this tower operates at will not interfere with any of our public frequencies, fire department, police department, state police, or whatever. You got a good frequency report. You also see the structural report in there that gives you the information I just mentioned about the blast area and stuff like that. So, unless you have any specific questions for me, the applicant is here. He might want to get up and say something, but it's staff's recommendation that we approve the applicant's request for this much needed cell tower that has the whole community excited with conditions listed in your attached staff report. So at this time, either y'all would like to come up and speak, please say that, and just let us know who you are and who you will.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to do my best not to repeat what you've already said.
I didn't want to steal y'all's thunder.
I understand, but we want to keep you here longer than you have to be, and we don't want to bore you with details that you already know. My name is, good evening, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the Planning Commission, and staff. For the record, my name is Gary Bryant. I'm local zoning counsel to the applicant, and you already heard who the applicants are. With me tonight is Reed De Silva, and he's available to answer any questions that you might have after I'm done. He knows more about this than I do. We've already talked about exactly the special use permit that we're asking for. This telecommunications tower, we believe, is critical to Verizon Wireless' goal of providing state-of-the-art capacity for its voice and data services in Greensville County, including wireless broadband along Wyatt's Mill Road and to the surrounding residents and businesses. And I think Lisa Murphy mentioned this last week at the Planning Commission hearing or last month. The need for the additional wireless facilities is greater than ever due to dramatic increases in the number of users and the uses for wireless phones and devices. In order to keep up with demand, more and more of these antenna sites are needed to get coverage, and they need to be closer to the residents that they're actually serving. We believe strong, reliable wireless services are critical for public safety and economic development. It used to be a nicety. When I was growing up, my kids were younger, you have your cell phone. It's one. Now, if you don't have a cell phone, there's a lot of people don't have landlines anymore. And so it's more and more important. It's no longer a nicety. It is an absolute necessity. As indicated on the aerial network map included with the application, antenna operating on the proposed telecommunications tower, which is depicted with a red star and labeled Weeks proposed tower site. It'll be connected with the sites identified with yellow pins on the network map labeled Smoky Ordinary proposed tower sites. 5 miles to the west in the site labeled Gypsum 192 CL, 5 miles to the east. It's a long way. That's why we need this tower. Like the network of other Verizon carriers, Verizon's wireless network of antenna sites is largely based on the use of existing tower and tall structures built by Verizon Wireless and other wireless carriers and tower companies. And before we determine that a new telecommunications tower is necessary to satisfy our coverage objectives, the applicant first searches the area, the red star labeled Weeks proposed site on the network map for existing towers, because we like to co-locate if we can, and or tall structures on which we could co-locate Verizon's antenna. Verizon Wireless is already operating antennas on the only existing tower to the west and east, which are each over 5 miles away. No other towers or tall structures in the area on which we can locate our antennas. As a result, we're seeking this special use permit in order to construct and operate the telecommunications tower you've already heard about. Pope already talked about the design. We'll utilize neutral color equipment and cabinets, and we'll require any co-locator operating on the tower to use similar materials, colors, and textures that will blend into the natural surroundings. As the balloon test and photos and photographic simulations submitted with the application indicate, the design of the telecommunications tower and its location on a large parcel mitigate the potential impact of the telecommunications tower in such a way as to cause the least adverse visual effects possible on the environment and its character and on the properties in the area. The tower will be designed for Verizon plus 3 additional users for a total of 4 co-locators who will also be able to provide more robust wireless service in this part of the county. As depicted on sheet Z1 of the zoning drawings, the proposed telecommunications tower will be 917 feet from the closest off-site residential structure. The surrounding area consists primarily of agricultural forested parcels, scattered residential structures. The area surrounding the proposed telecommunications tower, mostly flat with some mature trees and vegetation. The tower is a passive use that will operate continuously, will not require any occupants or employees, requires no water, no sewer, no police protection or waste disposal facilities. The telecommunications tower will be serviced by a technician on a monthly basis or during a service outage, so there will be no impact on the traffic in the area. The tower is going to meet or exceed current applicable minimum standards and regulations of the FAA and FCC and any other agency of the federal government with the authority and jurisdiction to regulate towers, as indicated in the structural letter from Eric Bowers dated June 3rd, 2026, included with the application. The tower will be designed to collapse within a 50-foot radius at ground level, which is within a 100-foot by 100-foot lease area and with a 70 by 70 foot fence compound. As already mentioned, the comprehensive plan recognizes the importance of cellular communications and broadband for emergency services and economic development. In addition, comprehensive plan's implementation strategy section suggests that the county supports the siting of towers and antennas through code updates as necessary to improve cellular service and coverage throughout the county. As we've indicated, there are no existing towers or tall structures within the area. The design of the telecommunications tower and its location on this large parcel mitigate the potential impact of the tower in such a way as to cause the least adverse visual impact on the environment and its character. The tower will also provide co-location for the 3 additional carriers. So in conclusion, as the staff report indicates, the applicant's special use permit application complies with the requirements of the county's zoning ordinance and comprehensive plan. The staff has recommended approval, and we respectfully request that you recommend approval of SP 4 2026 with the 6 conditions that were contained in the staff report. And I'm available, and more likely, Mr. De Silva is available if you have any questions.
I have one question.
Sure.
The Holloway Tower, Smoke Ordinary Road, are y'all getting ready to build that too?
Yes, sir.
You are? Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah,
Because that'll help Greensville too on the west end.
My ABC on a map, that whole area right there, very underserved. And that one right there, we're just going through the permits with Brunswick County.
Gotcha.
As soon as we get those, we want to put it on.
I know y'all, I know the family and I've known about it for years. It's been in the
Yeah,
works.
it's coming. We have everything submitted, and I believe right now, all we need is the county permits.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is this going to tower with that battery center? Is that gonna have to come next with it?
What's that?
like the battery center? Does that
That's
come with it?
related to solar.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's something.
It's not data center batteries that are.
No.
Battery energy storage facilities that all
Okay.
these solar farms want to store.
Oh, yeah,
That's a hot topic, man.
yeah, sure it is.
Well, I will say to you all, I'm excited about this. My residence is okay, but I work for Jacksonville Behavioral Health Psychiatric Facility. And if we look on your map, and I hope you're gonna tell me it's gonna reach us, but if you look on the map and you go to the top right-hand corner, you'll see all these little buildings. And that is Jacksonville Behavioral Health on the site map with the little star.
Isn't that what there's a water tank there?
That's a water tank.
I noticed that.
Okay.
Actually, I stopped by, just looked at the water tank to see if it would work, but its water tank is a little too full and too far away from where they want it to be. But I believe it should reach there.
You should reach it, because that was gonna be question number 2, could you put an antenna on that, which we don't own the tower, the county does.
We do, and the only issue with that is we have to put a ring on it,
Mhm.
and we have to get an engineer to do that, see if it can go into the pole.
All right, okay.
You have to weld a ring around it to mount all the equipment,
To mount it.
mount it on a water
Right,
tower. So
right.
that's when you co-locate on a water tower, you've got those other engineering issues.
Yeah, and the water, that month must be maybe 150.
It's not tall enough.
It's 150, it's 150, that's right.
I kind of guesstimated, but yeah, they want to reach as far as possible in this area, especially with the terrain and all that, so we really needed that height.
Right.
This tower's a little bit taller than ours.
Yeah. Well, this is needed greatly. We're a psychiatric residential facility, one of the bigger employers in the county. We employ 150 staff. And we have kids, psychiatric residential kids that live on site, go to school on site. And when I leave Jacksonville to go toward the Purdy Road, I actually have nothing until Jesse Harold's house, and I had it. And so when she was happy last week, this week, I said, our business is gonna be so happy for this. Because we're a Verizon customer as far as our wireless stuff goes. And we're connected with cell phones, texting when you're dealing with psychiatric emergencies. So we're excited to see this come.
Good.
Do we have any other questions for Mr. Bryant or Mr. De Silva?
Thank you so much.
Can we get a motion to go into regular session?
I'll make a motion to go into regular session.
I second.
It has been moved and properly second that we return to regular session. All in favor, use the voting sign. Aye. Those opposed? All right. Do we have any discussion about this Verizon tower? So I'm prepared to make a motion. No discussion.
Okay, I'll make the motion that we approve this tower as presented by staff, with the conditions as recommended by staff.
I second that motion.
I like that.
So it's been moved and second that we approve, the SP 4-2026 Robert E. Wells Verizon Tower. All in favor, use the voting. Roll call.
Yeah, we do
Roll
roll
call
call. Okay. All right, Ms. Wiggins, not here, Mr. James. Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Dr. Chapman.
Yes.
Jeff's not here, Ms. Byrd.
Yes.
Ms. Hardy.
Yes.
Mr. Antoine.
Yes.
All right. Planning Commissioners recommended approval. It will go to the Board of Supervisors at their August the
Third.
Sounds right. I did that bring me down meeting, so we'll have another
First
public
Monday.
hearing.
First
Yeah, first
Monday.
Monday. So we'll see you then.
You will. You'll see somebody.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you don't get tired of us.
No, you just submitted another application
That's right. So we'll
Want to tell them
see.
where it's for?
I
Yeah,
can't.
just tell them what, so now,
Be happy some more.
And the next one we'll have, it's off of, Dry Greg Road. And, you mentioned the other day.
you know, where Bowen's old store used to be.
What there, also, second on the step.
I used to buy the old furniture. It's right behind where the old Bowen's store used to be, and that Owen Miller owns the property, right by.
Yeah, there's a big gap between, the one that is closer to 95.
Washington Park, we're going in Washington Park, Kyle, wasn't it?
We tried to cover that there, and no one's coming next.
Yeah, so y'all will see that next.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'm working on another one that hopefully we'll get it all squared away and it'll be back. That one is not gonna be as quick, because we're still going through approvals through RF and all that, so maybe 3 months might be here. I hope you don't get tired of me.
No, we will not.
You get too hot in the country, you drop
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this before you stand there. I have Verizon. The only reason I have Verizon is I can drive up the country and don't leave a call. That's why I have it.
For my cell phone, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
I-
towers around me, so I don't have no problem. And unless I go away to the country, I don't have a problem calling.
Well, we went Verizon with our company years ago because of the best reliability we had. And for what we do with medical emergencies and stuff, right now we're using, Wi-Fi to connect the phones when you're right on campus. So we've got that, but, once you get, off the campus at all, our transportation people, we're in like a dead spot. And the Jarrett one that you all did has helped some, and this one's, it's really connecting the dots, so we're excited about it.
Yeah, I drove all around those roads, and it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, it should improve a lot, and especially that area right there's got a lot of rolling hills, and sometimes you get behind the trees and all that, but with the height and all that, it should really straight.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So you,
Do we have any other matters?
I don't have anything else, unless y'all have just some general questions, but I didn't think we'll try to answer.
That was before you.
Has a very fast timeline, so the delivered concrete structures today, so that's gonna be a very important project.
Hope it goes up quick like the Chick-fil-A did, that was like, yeah,
But they want to be open first quarter, 27, so that's a quick time.
yeah, that's great.
Any other questions? No, can we get a motion to adjourn?
I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
The second? I second it. All in favor? Those opposed, stay. I do.
See you, Dr. Chapman.